Hi, I'm Nancy Shaw with Healthy Living. One of our newest and most popular classes here at Ames Parks and Recreation is our Pilates Barre class. Pilates Barre is a unique blend of Pilates, ballet, and strength training. We use the ballet bar plus some various equipment such as light weights, some tubing, and a small rubber ball. Pilates Barre tones and sculpts and strengthens the entire body. Barre exercises rely mainly on your body weight for resistance for the moves and challenges your core stability and balance. Barre workouts are designed to help you achieve a dancer's body, strong, lean, and longer. A typical barre class will include a warm-up, barre exercises, which work mostly the lower body, upper body training, and some floor work, followed by a cool down. Our barre classes will focus on strength, core training, and can greatly improve your posture. Barre classes are appropriate for all age and fitness levels. It's a different way to train to change the way your body looks. Today I'd like to show you some of the exercises we will do in a Pilates Barre class here at Ames Parks and Recreation. So the first thing after a warm-up that begins in the middle of the room, we typically do a yoga warm-up with some easy yoga flows and some center work. We come to the bar and we start with pliés. A lot of people remember pliés from long ago dance classes. What we do is we try to focus on zipping up your inner thighs together, so really pulling up. We're going to start in first position with your heels together and your toes slightly turned out. We don't really focus on the turnout as a typical ballet class does, where you force your legs to turn out. So just a nice little turnout, toes pointed out, heels together. And we give the option for the arm out, or if the arm gets tired, we can always put it on our hip. So the arms out, we start with pliés, which is just bending the knees and coming up. Pressing the weight of the body into the heels as you plie, and as you stand up, really contracting those muscles. So we take it down, we can come up to a releve, which again works the entire body. We can feel all the muscles tightening up, getting stronger, and then coming back down into that plie and up. Sometimes we'll take the releve up and we'll plie while in releve. A lot of people really feel this in their legs, their inner thighs. Again, really pulling up through the muscles in the legs, through the core, feeling very strong and tall and lean. And then we always like to take it after we complete a series of pliés. We always like to challenge our balance because balance training is so important. So we tell people just test it. If you want to try and bring your arms in the center, you can. If not, just testing coming up and back down. After a series of exercises in first position, a lot of times we'll take it to second position, which is just a wider stance. Toes again are turned out. I always try to tell people to exaggerate their stance a little bit because a lot of people tend to have their feet a little too close together. So we want to take it wide. Again, arm can be out. We really want to try and pull navel to spine using those Pilates principles and coming down in a plie. Because the legs are wide, we can take it much deeper right into those deep quad muscles and back up. Sometimes we'll add an extension towards the bar, really lengthening through that opposite side and back, and then take it down to a plie. We can also add pulses down, and we can take it up to a releve. And we can come down to that releve or plie while in the releve position. All of it working the entire leg muscles, the core, and really helping the body become stronger all throughout. Some of the other exercises you'll see in our classes, we'd like to do some kicks, ballet kicks. We might stay low, or as we progress, we'll get a little higher. Again, this action is really supported by the core. So we want to stay really strong and pulled in as we lift that leg to the side. We can take it to the front, and we can take it to the back. So all different directions are used, really working the leg and the core in different areas. We do have props that we use. One of the first ones is the ball. So we'll take that ball and place it between our knees, and how I instruct my class is I have them walk their feet towards the bar so the toes are just right under the bar and extend back. So their arms are fully extended. And then we come down in a squat and we come back up. So in that squat, our body's in a perfect squat position. Hips are back. We do a lot of holding and squeezing that ball and coming back up. And then, of course, we have to add the pulses right here. 2, 3, 4, 2 more, and 6, and coming up. One of the hardest things I think for our class is they tend to want to rush through the exercises because in so many group fitness classes, we try to get as many reps in. With this class, we really take it much slower. We try to feel the exercise, we try to pause and hold, and then come back up and add pulses as needed. So it's a really different concept, but going slow really works deep into the muscle. So another great Pilates exercise is we take the traditional push-up, and we're here, hands are extended, and you can come up on the balls of your feet. And I love the tricep push-up because it really engages the triceps a little bit more. So bringing the elbows right by your ribs, pushing down and up, trying to keep that body in that nice board-like position, plank-like position, and up. So not only are you really working the arms, but core is engaged as well. Back to the glutes. We do a lot of leg and glute work in this class. So everybody's favorite, of course, we cross our arms right here and just place our forehead down. And the left leg is going to be your supporting leg. So looking down to the floor, we start by just holding the leg up. I have people flex their foot, but it doesn't really matter. We start with a flexed foot, and we'll just do small pulses to lift, getting into that deep muscle tissue of the gluteal. So just pulsing, and then we'll bend and straighten. Then we'll take that exercise a little deeper, all the way down and all the way up, nice and slow. Again, constantly cueing not to rush through the exercises. And then another really good one that people really enjoy is bringing that knee in and pushing back. Bringing that knee in and pushing back. So again, a lot of really deep glute work. We definitely feel that after every group of exercises, we really focus on stretching that muscle worked. So again, using the bar for the stretching, crossing that leg in that figure 4, and just sitting back. The bar really helps you get a better range of motion, really feeling it deep into that tissue. We can take a light weight and add that to our workout. So we're here, the weight's going to come through, and then as we lift up to the side, working the shoulder, the leg comes up in that arabesque. So it's rotate, you're going to feel it in the obliques here, and you're going to open it up. Again, feeling it through that glute. So we can really change up a lot of the exercises just by making small changes. Can really change up how it feels and how we work it. The tubing, of course, is always very popular to use in group fitness classes, and we can use it in our bar class as well. Of course, we have a great way to loop it right here. So one of the exercises we like to do are triceps. And so if we turn around, we can bend the elbows, just bringing them right by your ears. And hands are just through the handle of the tubing and extending up and then straight back. Nice and slow, feeling those triceps work. And again, we have different levels of tubing. So we have easy, medium, and hard resistance. So you can also change up your exercise, making it more intense or not by the color of your tube. We can stand a little bit away from the bar, just holding on for support, working the rotator cuff by just opening up and coming back down. Opening up and coming back down. We can also take that tube up front and pull straight out, working the shoulders. And we can get it from different angles. So we can take it up and we can take it down. So these are some of the exercises that you'll see in our bar classes using the bar. Again, we do spend some time in the center doing some balance work on the floor for more core training. And then again, always have a warm up and a cool down to follow up the class with proper stretching. That's just an example of some of the exercises you'll see in our Pilates bar class. If you would like more information on our Pilates bar class or any of our fitness classes here at Ames Parks and Recreation, you can call me at 239-5353 or check out all our programs on the web at amesparkrec.org. I'm Nancy Shaw with Healthy Living, and remember, it's never too late to get fit.